Refugees, adventurers. No one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. I pray no goblin arrow has grazed you. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers. But I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day. We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels. As I said, it's a drastic measure. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Calm down, please.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Take that back, right now. We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
Of course it does. You would choose strangers over us.
That's not what I said.
Can we stop shouting? No? Calm down, please.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Take that back, right now. We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
Of course it does. You would choose strangers over us?
That's not what I said.
Can we stop shouting? No? Calm down. Please.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Take that back, right now. We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
Of course it does. You would choose strangers over us?
That's not what I said.
Can we stop shouting? No?
Sylvanus, guide your...
At the ready.
Calm down. Please.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
By all means.
Well, is there anything you need? Just some bits and bobs I no longer need? Sylvanus, guide.
Adventure awaits. Looking ahead. Time to press ahead.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help!
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
How dare!
Prove him wrong then, if you think you're able to, that is.
Zerg! Fine. We'll stay. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Hold out your hand, mister. Let me show you. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. Call it. Heads or tails? Heads it is. See? I've got more where that came from. Real cheap, too. Interested? You got it. One sec. That's what I got. Nothing caught your eye, huh?
You realize your bag feels light. You were just robbed.
Trust no one.
Up for debate?
Hey, you're back. Here to buy some stuff? Me? No, promise. I'm just... You know who you should talk to? Moll. Her office is through the crack in the wall over there, if you can fit.
You bet.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Hey, you're back. Here to buy some stuff? Me. Her office is through the crack in the wall over there, if you can fit.
Yeah?
Go on. Moll's wait. Oh, hi. Me? Suspicious? No? Stop! Stop yelling at me, or I'll call Moll. You wouldn't do that. Anyway, I won't say anything else.
Before you can say anything else.
That's curious.
Careful.
I'm back.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
I'm ready. Let's see what we have here. Have to keep pushing.
Please, let us through.
Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back! Ugh! Let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
I've got a long road ahead. One day I'll catch a break.
Come, Magrin, give him a chance. You, get back! Keep back! Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh. I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Yes, I see.
I do wish I could understand you. You there!
You were at the gates just now, no? When... A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. Glory. Now then. How would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Goblins were of a rare gem. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? Witnesses fail. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? They did, didn't they? I've interrogated one. A captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak.
Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm?
Until... Pardon me, I must prepare to travel. To the god... Whoever this Absolute... I smell drama amongst these adventurers. What have you heard?
Keep their confidence, if you insist.
Speak. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not. Forgive me. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe. Perhaps not. Only Master Halsin can stop this. If not, I fear for my people. The ritual is Korga's decision, but she is not. Master Halsin welcomed the refugees in. I wait for him to resolve this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. We will speak soon enough. First, judgment must be passed. The parasite eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it. I hear the Tree Father's spirit in your words. It is as you say. Sifisif, out, thief.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin.
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage. Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think? Easier's often less interesting. Besides, we've plenty of reason to rely on each other already. You can't confide in just anyone about a monster in your head. Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well. We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little? I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight. Home. Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not some... Must I? Thinking about it won't help. Find a way to rid ourselves of... Personally, I think finding this Halsin is our best. I'm not too hopeful that a Gith Kresh will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind. I must admit, besides, you saved my life aboard the...
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break, Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something. Well, we've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate the way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin, the way you got Korga to release the... In short, I've grown to trust you. I was being quite sincere, I assure you. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical. We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost. valid question. If not out of the simple goodness of your heart, then perhaps your own self-interest might be sufficient motivation. Having a wizard like me around is quite the boon when facing the perils that stalk these lands. It'd be far harder for me to assist you if I could barely stand upright. Please, trust me. Your help could be the difference between life and death. I'm afraid that's not going to work on me. Look, I appreciate your curiosity. Let's agree on actions first, and explanations later. Yes? I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused, as do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already enough. I hope I can count on you. Oh, and as far as that tadpole trickery goes, I really do trust you'll not be...
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? First you urge grace, then you speak truth. A shame the grace period ends. The Viper's fangs have... No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Cause to visit a druid's grove before. Magic weighs heavier here, seeking solace in root and soil. You're enterprising I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer. Think of it as long as I pay, there will be peace. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend.
Something over there.
I can't even see a lock to pick.
Well, this seems like a lovely little spot.
Not everyone subscribes.
I see you. Just give me a moment. A moment. Please. So now, what was it you needed? You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. Why are you asking? Did it look like a tadpole, but from your worst nightmare? All slimed. I'll do what I can. Come, follow. We need to be quick. This way.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, you don't have to be here for this.
No, I'll stay. I'd rather know exactly what you're up to.
All right. Let's see what we can do. Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events? Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. Swear it. The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you... Now, do I have your... I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk, and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what... Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Hard to say, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? Thank you. I wish I could tell you more. All I can say for sure. Good luck out. Time, Nettie. Come on.
Why Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
Better a quick draft than ceramorphosis, nonetheless.
Better than becoming a mind flayer. Keep it, in case things start to go very wrong.
That's curious.
This will all be over. The ritual's almost finished.
What if they tried to steal from us? What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was...
You're testing my patience, Sam. Why did you leave, Master?
You ever scare me like that again?
Mom, I'm fine.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her. Like what?
Thank you.
It's our job to get us out of here safely, not yours.
It's my job too. The druids don't...
What's on your mind?
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Mother was a heartbeat away from fighting a bear.
Isn't that how Mum usually is?
Quiet, you pup.
You again. Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special. I guess I'll spend my... It sounds...
Be wary of false promises. It is done.
wish to live in more interesting
Speak.
times.
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Sathisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant. The planes are ever quaking, and yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities. I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the key. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less. I expect I am your first. Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from navel to neck. You are no less alien to me than I am to you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake. Better is an opinion, but mine is certainly more economical, disciplined, dignified. Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born. Words forged in steel. We must find my... The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me. Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies, bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
Hey, you're back. Here to buy some stuff?
Moving in.
Everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems. Emperor's a right.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses? Chucky, fine.
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly, straight to the other side. And I just ran.
The map. Show me. Yes, your mediocre interrogation technique notwithstanding. The last time a subordinate questioned my judgment, I ate tongue stew that very night.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Kenyak, your tantrum proves you no wiser than a hatchling. The teeth-sling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait. The creche holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more. I am unfamiliar with the... Well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this 瓦罗兰
run.
对，
有这么好看？
超好看，干超级刺激，
比这个 Overwatch 好看100倍。
不一样的好看。我觉得是看那个战术，斗阵是刺激呀、但是瓦罗兰是那个好看是，我突然有点看出那个醍醐味。
终于懂了这个游戏了，是不是？
我觉得他们那个事前的那个布阵，然后什么谁要买什么技能，要买什么枪，然后是看那个人说，哇靠，这个，干这个，我觉得你少一个人怎么玩？那个5个人在走，然后在架枪什么的，哦，我觉得那个真的是很不错，
是不是？
然后你上一把，你就要去想你下一把要干嘛，然后你再来谁要出什么技能，谁要拿那个灵球，哦，
整个就不一样了。
有在动脑，对，我觉得这是有在动脑的。然后这个就很讲合作，这个我觉得他跟那个斗争是就是过动了。来看一下昨天最后到底是谁赢，因为太累了，下半场看不完了。
你在哪里看啊？Twitch 吗？
没有啊，就 YouTube 上面有直播。